Happy Thursday, Motivation Movers. Welcome aboard to an all-new Daily Affirmation with your girl, the one and only Coco Renee. I am outside in my beautiful backyard, just chilling, enjoying the beautiful weather, the flowers that have bloomed, all of the blessings that God has just poured upon me, you guys. I swear, it's like waking up in a dream when you could hear the birds chirping as you hear. You might even hear my next door neighbor's dog start barking because they have like 6 of them. But you know what? It's all good. We're going to get through this daily affirmation in style, in God's nature, as we intend today. What I wanted to really touch on today in this daily affirmation is talking about being deceived. There's a lot of events that have been taking place in the last 3 to 4 weeks. We all know it's been, some things that have made headlines all throughout, the United States and even throughout other countries with the recent death of a major celebrity in the hip-hop industry. And there's been so much circulation of, it being false, not being true, just all types of different things that we don't know what to believe, right? And we also have come to grips that some people believe that the person who's passed away is like a messiah or, an apostle or whatever. I even thought, for a moment, I said, I definitely feel like he's a messenger, because we all have the ability as God's children and God's vessels to be messengers, okay? We all have different gifts. We are all of God's creation, and God has intended to make us a certain way for a certain purpose. So I honestly believe that there was a reason that he was created on this earth. However, what we don't want to get confused with is believing that we have prophets and apostles that God has not told us are prophets and apostles, okay? A lot of it could be considered false, so we have to be careful. Now, I wanted to read you guys some scriptures and just kind of go into that, and that way you guys get where I'm coming from, okay? Now, before I do that, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, the share button on YouTube at Official Coco Renee. You guys can also hit the follow, share, and like at Official Coco Renee on Instagram, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this book. It's going to be coming from 2 Corinthians 11 through 15. I'm sorry, 2 Corinthians 11, 13 through 15. My apologies. Okay, let me read this to you guys, because this right here is a little deep. It reads, "For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works." Let me just break that down. If Satan can transform himself to appear to be an angel, then anything that is attached to Satan, his ministers, okay, his demons, his goons, whatever you want to call it, they can be too. It can appear that they are angels. They can appear to be righteousness. But God is going to judge them accordingly at the end based on their works and based on the things that they do. So if we learn and find out that the person who we have all been mourning and, feeling so bad about and feeling so sad about of this tragic loss, in fact has, let's just say, lied about his life being taken, God is going to judge accordingly. If the people who are involved in the situation have created this episode of events and it is all false, God is going to judge them accordingly. We have to remember that things that can appear to look like something good is not always something good. So just because it appears to be of God's work doesn't mean it is. Now, I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't. I really don't know what it is, but what I am just urging you guys is to use your own judgment. Read in between the lines and always pray on things, and don't dig too deep into someone else's, life, because we are the ones that are going to be judged on our lives. So if we're so busy focusing on someone else and what they're doing, and we're not focused on our own, we're going to miss the blessings, and we are going to pay pay the price for that. So we have to be very careful not to get wrapped up in somebody else's world. That has nothing to do with us. Okay. All right, you guys, I just wanted to leave you guys with that, just to kind of give you guys some upliftment and an eye opener. It's time to change our views in a different direction, not focus on the things that are going on around us, and start focusing on other things that are more important, you know, within our own camp, within our own lives, within our own backyard. That part. Can't worry about somebody else's house when your house ain't clean. Okay? All right, y'all. Until next time, I hope you have a blessed, beautiful Thursday. Talk to y'all later. Toodles.